Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today in this video we're doing, like I said, Greek mythology explained. So, Greek mythology all started with one person, Chaos, right? He was the complete abyss, right? So that's what he was. Now, Chaos made the four, now so Chaos is out of this, right? Then came the primordial deities, right? So Nynx something, Day, Gaia, Tartarus, and Orionus. Of course there is more, but that's just those. Now, so these primordial deities ruled over the world for long times, right? Now, Gaia, right? So, Gaia is Mother Nature. Now, she is kind to her children, but mean to her children's killers. Like the gods, she does not like the gods. She likes the titans and giants, as those are her children. Now, Gaia and Orionus, god of the sky, were the only deities to continue to continue Greek mythology. Now, they are very important and not really important. Now, Orionus was obviously, Orionus was told by, a vision he had that all his children, also known as the Titans, would someday overthrow him. Now, he didn't like that. So, as soon as Gaia, Mother Nature, gave birth to a child, one of the children, they would be thrown into Tartarus. Now, Tartarus is a primordial deity, right? He was a primordial deity, right? When Tartarus died, he became, the Tartarus in the underworld, where all the most dangerous monsters go, like Medusa, all of those, the Titan, that's where the Titans went. So now Gaia was mad with this and went to Tartarus and released the Titan Kronos. Right? Kronos. The Titan or god of time. Now, Gaia told Kronos to overthrow his father, and Kronos did. Since Kronos couldn't kill Orionus in the sky, since that's his, realm, Gaia helped Kronos and 4 or 3 of the other children to come and kill Orionus on the ground, which is Gaia's realm. So Orionus died. Now, from Orionus, body parts fell into the ocean, creating Aphrodite. right? Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, one of the 12 Olympians, married to Hephaestus, but truly in love with Ares. Roman side Venus. Now, right now we can just get rid of Aphrodite. She's not important because now the Titans ruled over, and Kronos plus Rhea gave birth to the gods, the Olympians. The Olympians. Yes. Now, like Orionus, Kronos had a vision that his children would overthrow him. So, again, he ate all his children. That included some of the most greatest gods alive. Hades, Poseidon, Demeter, and Hestia. Now, all four of these, and Hera. Now, first of all, Hades is the god of the underworld, right? God of underworld. Roman form, he is Pluto. Then there's Poseidon. Poseidon is the god of the sea, like we all know. Poseidon's Roman form, he's also the god of earthquakes and all that, natural disasters, all those good stuff. His Roman form is Neptune. Now we have Demeter. She is the goddess of farming crops, and her Roman aspect is Ceres. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Then there's Hestia. Hestia is the goddess of the hearth. I have no idea about anything else about Hestia. I don't really care about Hestia that much. I only just 2 days ago found out that Hestia was a sister of Hades and Poseidon and all those. Hera, she is the goddess of love? No. Goddess of children and family. Definitely not family, actually. That's what they say. She is the goddess of family, but no one really believes her because she is completely cruel. There was also Zeus, who's the now god of the sky. Now, obviously Kronos ate Hades, Poseidon, Demeter, Hestia, Hera, but not Zeus, right? Zeus, when Rhea gave birth to Zeus, she had enough of her of Kronos eating her children and gave a rock to Kronos to eat. Now, while that was happening, Rhea quickly gave Zeus a scythe, and Zeus killed Kronos with the scythe, and his brothers and sisters were let free. And now great power became great war. Since Kronos was gone, all the Titans were at war with the gods. Now, so gods v Titans. Now, we know that the gods won the war. I'm not going to get too much into detail about how or what happened during the war, but the gods won the war. And now we have the 12 Olympians. We have the god of the sky, Zeus. I don't know how you spell him, but that's how I spell him. God of the sky, king of Olympus. Roman form is Jupiter. Now we have Poseidon. No. Sorry, Poseidon, you're my favourite god. Poseidon, he is the god of the sea, earthquakes, hurricanes. His Roman form is Neptune. Then we have the lord of the underworld, Hades. Hades, like the ringtone, yeah. Hades, lord of the underworld, obviously. Roman aspect is Pluto. So Zeus, Poseidon, Hades. Let's first go over the male. Let's forget about about the goddesses right now. Hades. We also have Apollo, who is the son of Zeus and Leto. Even though Zeus is married to Hera, obviously he's Zeus, and he's really he's a son of and has does the thing with lots of different goddesses. Now, so there's Apollo. There's Dionysus. I don't know how to spell his name. Dionysus, he is the god of wine. Apollo doesn't have a Roman form, by the way. Dionysus, and his Roman form is Bacchus. Now, Dionysus is the god of wine. He's a unique god. He loves to throw parties and gets drunk a lot. So Zeus himself, his father, told Dionysus and permitted and made it legal so he can't have wine for a span of 20 years when Dionysus is the god of wine. That's funny, right? And obviously Apollo, he was mischievous god and always got in a lot of trouble. And he was actually turned mortal twice. And Poseidon also got turned mortal once as well. Now, those were the only gods who've been turned mortals. There were no goddesses that I know of. Now, there's also Hermes, god of travellers and thievery. Hermes' Roman aspect is, I don't know, is Mercury. Alright? Now, those are the boy Olympians. Oh no, sorry. How am I forgetting these guys? There's Ares, the god of war. That's how you spell his name, right? Ares, god of war, Roman form is actually Mars Ultron. He has Ultron after his name since he is one of the most important gods in the Roman society. Of course, side by side, also next to Zeus. There's also Hephaestus. Now, Hephaestus is the god of forges, right? Now, Hephaestus had a very bad life, worse than all these other gods, worse. So first, let's clear this and go and talk about Hephaestus, god of forge and fire. Don't think as a Roman aspect. So Hephaestus, when he was born, he was completely ugly and a disgrace to his mother, Hera. And she threw Hephaestus all the way down from Olympus, all the way to the mortal world. He didn't become mortal, no. But he was just in the mortal world and he had no idea who he was. Now, he's thrown down to an island and some nymphs, minor primordial deities. There's 4 different types: wood, river, lake, ocean, all those stuff. So they looked after Hephaestus, god of the forge, and Hephaestus finally became aware of himself and found out that Hera had thrown him down. And in rage, Hephaestus tried to get back into Olympus and somehow found a way and became the blacksmith of Olympus. Yes, yeah, that's pretty exciting, especially for a god who was banished from Olympus by the Queen of Olympus, Hera herself. But we've already talked about Hera, and no one likes Hera, so she's not going to be on this list. Alright? Okay, Hera. Look, Hera. Her Roman aspect is Juno. Now we have Aphrodite. Now, technically, Aphrodite is meant to be, so that's an E there, is meant to be a Titan now, because she was a daughter of Uranus. I don't know what happened, but she ended up becoming, obviously, one of the 12 Olympians, which is still very good. Now, we also have Artemis. She is the twin of Apollo. She's the goddess of hunts, wild animals. Nothing interesting about her life. Aphrodite's Roman aspect is Venus, yes. Artemis's Roman aspect, she's more of a maiden in the Roman society, and obviously her Roman aspect is Diana. Yes, I nearly forgot that. Athena. Okay. So that's 4 girls. So, I don't know if that's all the Olympians, honestly. Anyway, Athena, she's the goddess of wisdom and strategical war. Her Roman aspect, also like Artemis, is a maiden and is Minvira. Yes, like that name, Minvira. Sorry. Anyway, she's the protector of Athens, and she's a good goddess. She's very good at being ragey. Very, very ragey. Sorry. Yes, but first, let's talk about the clash between the one, the only, Athena and Poseidon in the left corner. Yes, so these 2 god and goddesses, this goddess and god, clashed for the now city of Athens. Now, first Poseidon came and said, rule me and call this place Poseidon or something, and I will protect you. But then Athena said, call this place Athens, and you will be granted wisdom. Now, obviously Athens was a democratic place, and, it was a democratic place. It is now, but it first was a democratic place, and then it sort of became a dictator. Not really a dictator, but it did. So, Athena and Poseidon, obviously when it was democratic, the, let's just say, ruler of now known Athens said we should. The men voted Poseidon and all the women voted Athena. But in Athens, there were more women than men, so Athena won. Then it went to the Olympus, and of all the gods voted Poseidon and all the goddesses voted Athena. But it was discounted by a singular vote of Zeus. Since Athena was the daughter of Zeus, Zeus obviously voted Athena because Zeus hated his brother Poseidon, and Athena became the protector, and that's why it's called Athens. Alright, that was very interesting. Now, the second story. The second story. Which of the two gods, which are actually in Olympus? Dionysus or Hester? Now, the god of wine or the hearth. Now, they said in the giant war, Dionysus beat the twin giants, which was very powerful, and Hestia stepped down from Olympus to give Dionysus the role of being part of Olympus. The reason is unknown, but in some websites, Hester is one of the 12 Olympians, and in other, Dionysus is one of the 12 Olympians. Right? Now, there's also lots of different other gods. They are known as minor. Minor. I don't think that's how you spell minor. They're known as minor gods or minor goddesses. Now, there's Betanus, who is the goddess of traps and nets. There's Junos, who's the god of pathways. There's Nemesis, who's the god of revenge, goddess of revenge. I always get god and goddesses wrong. Sorry, everyone. Goddess of revenge. There's Pan, the son of Hermes, who is the god of nature. So, sort of like, what can we say? Sort of like Artemis wild animals, Pan nature. So, Pan, Artemis. Maybe they have a special relationship. I don't know. But that's pretty much all about Greek mythology. So please like and subscribe, and also check out the channel See You in History, I think. It's such a great channel and will teach you a lot about stories of the Greek mythology, like Hercules' 12 labors, or Medusa and Poseidon, and about all the gods individually and what they are. And also let me tell you about this. So, Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty and love, is married to Hephaestus. But Hephaestus is a very absent husband and is not usually around, since he is in his powerful forge. But one day, Ares, the god of war, came back from... This is when Hephaestus was gone. Came back from one of his battles, covered with blood, and Aphrodite could not resist the beauty and handsomeness of Ares, and offered to wipe the blood. And quickly they formed a relationship. Now, Ares hired a soldier to guard them. Now, Hypnos, was the god of sleep, was the first one to realize about their relationship, and now Hypnos told Hephaestus all about this, and Hephaestus made a net which caught Ares and Aphrodite in what they're doing. They caught them in the full act. Now, Hephaestus told all the other gods and goddesses to come and see, and afterwards Hephaestus took the net and quickly had a divorcement with Aphrodite. And that is pretty much all about Greek mythology that I can tell you. Thanks guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. You don't have to, just check if you're subscribed, because it really does help me out, and it just support me and do that, like and subscribe. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.